Hello everyone, myself Dr. S Mohammed Nazeer. This class I am going to teach you microeconomics. In microeconomics, perfect competition. What is perfect competition? It is an ideal but imaginary market. 100% perfect competition cannot be seen. Perfect competition market is that type of market in which the number of buyers and sellers is very large. All are engaged in buying and selling homogeneous product at uniform price without any artificial restriction and possessing perfect knowledge of the market at a time. This is the meaning of perfect competition. Simply, a perfect competition is a situation where there are large number of sellers and buyers buying homogeneous products, and buyers and sellers have a perfect market knowledge. Now, definitions of perfect competition. According to John Robinson, perfect competition prevails when the demand for the output of each producer is perfectly elastic. This is the definitions of perfect competition. Now I am going to teach you features or conditions of perfect competition. A market is said to be operating under perfect competition if it satisfies the following conditions. The first important feature of perfect competition is the existence of a large number of buyers and sellers in the market. The second condition of perfectly competitive market is that all sellers are selling homogeneous or identical products. In other words, there is no product differentiation. The next feature of perfect competition is that the firms are free to enter or leave the industry. Another condition of perfect competition is the existence of perfect knowledge on the part of the buyers and the sellers regarding the market condition. The existence of perfect competition depends upon the perfect mobility of factors of production. In a perfectly competitive market, there are no transport costs. The last feature of perfect competition is that there is only one price for the commodity. These are the features of perfect competition: large number of buyers and sellers, homogeneous or identical products, free to enter or leave the industry, perfect knowledge on the part of buyers and sellers regarding the market condition, perfect mobility of factors of production, there are no transport cost, only one price for the commodity. These are the features or conditions of perfect competition. Now I am going to teach you valuation under perfect competition or price determination under perfect competition. This is the equilibrium of an industry. The equilibrium price and output are determined by the interaction of total demand and total supply. Equilibrium price is that at which the quantity demanded of the product is equals to quantity supplied. The demand curve of the market will slope downwards from left to right. This is because buyers demand larger quantities at lower price and vice versa. The supply curve will slope upwards from left to right. This is because producer increases the supply at higher prices and vice versa. This can be explained with the help of table and diagram. In table, when the price of rice is rupees 6 per kg, the supply is 20 kg. But the demand for rice is only 2 kg. Hence, 18 kg of rice remain unsold. This will push down the price. When price falls from rupees 6 to rupees 5, the demand rises from 2 kg to 6 kg, while the supply falls from 20 kg to 16 kg. Still, the supply is in excess of the demand. Thus, the excess supply causes a further downward trend on price. This process continues till the price is reached at rupees 3 per kg, at which both demand and supply are equal, that is 10 kg. This is equilibrium price. Let us begin from a low price. When the price is rupees 1 per kg, the demand 20 kg exceeds the supply 4 kg. Thus, there is a shortage of supply, excess demand of 16 kg. In relation to higher demand, this will raise the price from rupees 1 to rupees 2 per kg. This process continues till the price is reached at rupees 3 per kg, at which both demand and supply are equal, 10 kg. This is the equilibrium price. In the diagram, x-axis represents demand and supply and y-axis represents price. DD is the demand curve, DD is the demand curve, SS is the supply curve. Both these curves intersect each other at point E. This is the equilibrium point. At this point, equilibrium price OP is the equilibrium price, that is rupees 3, and equilibrium output is OM, that is 10 kg, where quantity demanded is equals to quantity supplied. When price increases from OP to OP1, so OP to OP1, the supply is P1R, while the demand is only P1Q. See, look here, I repeat, when the price increases from OP to OP1, the supply is P1R, while the demand is only P1Q. Thus, the excess supply is QR. The excess supply is QR. That is, more is offered for sale than what is people demanded. Hence, in order to dispose the excess supply, the competing sellers will be induced to bring down the price from OP1 to OP. So, OP1 to OP, they will reduce the price where the demand is equals to supply. Similarly, if the price falls from OP to OP2, so look here, OP to OP2, the price decreases. The supply is P2T only, while the demand is P2U. Thus, the excess demand is shortage of supply TU. TU is the shortage of supply, excess demand. That is, buyers want to purchase more than what is available in the market at the prevailing price. Since demand is greater than the supply, competing sellers increase the price from OP2 to OP, the equilibrium price, where demand is equals to supply. Now, short-term equilibrium of the firm. A firm is said to be in equilibrium only when it sells an equilibrium output which maximizes its profit by equating the marginal revenue with the marginal cost. MR equals to MC. The short-term equilibrium of the firm with abnormal profit can explain with the help of diagram. In the diagram, x-axis represents output and y-axis represents price and cost. SRAC is the short-run average cost curve and SRMC is the short-run marginal cost curve. Q is the equilibrium point at which SRMC equals to SRMR. That is, short-run marginal cost equals to short-run marginal revenue. The profit maximization condition, MC is equals to MR. At the equilibrium point Q, the short-run average revenue, that is price, is equals to MQ and the short-run average cost is ME. Therefore, profit per unit of output is MQME, that is EQ. The total output is OM. Therefore, firm earns supernormal, that is abnormal profit PQES, the shaded area. Thus, the firm is in equilibrium with the supernormal profit. It is very simple. The profit maximization condition is MC is equals to MR. So MC curve, this is the marginal cost curve. This is the horizontal straight line, the marginal revenue curve. So perfect competition, the marginal revenue curve is the horizontal straight line curve, the MC curve. So MC cuts the MR at point Q. This is the equilibrium point. So this is the OM is the output. So in order to produce OM amount of output, the firm requires ME amount of cost, but it sells this output at MQ price. So MQ minus ME gap QE. This PQES is the shaded area. PQES, the shaded area, is the profit for the firm. So the firm is in equilibrium with the supernormal profit. In this diagram shows the short-term equilibrium of the firm with the loss. Output is OM is determined by the intersection of SRMR and SRMC at the output of OM. The short-term average cost MQ and the short-term average revenue price is ME. Therefore, loss per unit is MQME, that is EQ. Total output is OM. Therefore, the firm incur loss PQES, the shaded area. Thus, the firm is in equilibrium with the loss. So look here, the profit maximization condition is MC equals to MR. So this is the marginal cost curve. This is the marginal revenue curve. So look here, in order to produce OM amount of output, the firm requires MQ amount of cost, but the revenue is ME only. So the price is ME only. So the difference MQ minus ME, this is the difference, that is PQES, the shaded area. So this difference is loss. So the revenue is E, the expenditure cost is Q. So this gap is loss. Thus the firm is in equilibrium with loss. Now long run equilibrium of the firm. A firm is in equilibrium in the long run when it has no tendency to change its output. If firms are earning abnormal profit, new firms will enter into the industry. Hence, competition will occur and also supply increase. This will result in fall in price, and in turn, the firm earn only the normal profit. In case if the firms incur loss, few firms may leave the industry and hence the supply is reduced. Therefore, the firms earn normal profit instead of loss. Thus, the competition between the old and new firms neutralize the abnormal profit as well as loss of the firms. Hence, the firm neither expands nor contracts its output. It just sells that output for which MC equals to MR and thereby maximize its profits in the long run. This equilibrium explained with the help of the following diagram. This is a long run equilibrium of the firm with normal profit. So look here, x-axis represents output, y-axis price and the cost. So long run marginal revenue, this is the long run marginal cost, this is the long run average cost. The profit maximization condition is MC is equals to MR. So long run marginal cost curve intersect the long run marginal revenue curve at point E. This is the equilibrium point where in order to produce OM amount of output, a firm requires the ME amount of cost and it sells ME amount for that. So here there is no loss, no profit. So here the firm is earning the normal profit. The firm is earning the normal profit. The long run equilibrium of the firm taken place when price is equals to long run marginal cost. Look here, the price is equals to long run marginal cost is equals to long run marginal revenue is equals to long run average revenue is equals to long run average cost. All the firms in the market are in equilibrium. This means that there should neither be tendency for the new firms to enter into the industry nor for any of the existing firm to exit from the industry. See, this can be explained with the help of diagram. This diagram shows the long run supply curve. The long run supply curve is explained to determine the long run price after an increase in demand. The effect of the increase in demand in the short run is explained by the movement from point A to B. Look here, this is the point A, this is the point B. The price increases from rupees 8 to rupees 13 and the quantity increases from 600 units to 800 units. Economic profit of a firm is positive. Therefore, new firms enter the market. In the long run, new firms entry will continue until the price drops to rupees 11 and the quantity is 1200. So the price is decreases to 11 and the quantity is 1200 units. The new long run equilibrium is shown by point C. This is the new equilibrium point C, where the new demand curve intersect the supply curve. At this price level 11 and the quantity 1200 units, due to diminishing returns, it is very difficult to increase output in short run. As a result, the price will increase to cover this higher cost of production. New firms will enter into the market. The price gradually drops to the point rupees 11, at which each firm makes zero economic profit. That is, all the firms earn the normal profit. A firm under perfect competition, even in the long run, is a price taker, not a price maker. It takes the price of the product from the industry and it superimposes its cost curve on the revenue. In this class, I explained the meaning and definition of perfect competition, features of perfect competition, price and output determination of perfect competition of an industry, and the equilibrium of the firm with abnormal profit, equilibrium of the firm with a loss, equilibrium of the firm in the long run, normal profit, and long run supply curve.